Hey there, Roger Burnley, vocal coach here. So I'm going to address some other questions I've been receiving. You know, I'm here in my studio in Hollywood, and on my YouTube channel, I receive a lot of questions and comments, and I'm so grateful for those because it lets me know where I need to go next. So keep posting them and sharing them, and be sure you always subscribe to the channel. So now, on this one, so many people want to know, how do you do riffs and runs, or what some people call vocal gymnastics? Now, I was never a person to really do that in my own singing. My first singing was more traditional, more classical. I trained legitimately, so I didn't really do a lot of, you know, the typical R&B singing and all of that, where you would use a lot of runs and all of that. So I had to learn this. You know, I remember years ago, I was met Stevie Wonder, and I was talking to him about this, and I remember him talking about this. He never did that before either, but so he had to learn it. So I said, oh, this is something that can be learned. So I want you guys to get that you can develop the ability to do this. Understand that what is causing those runs, those riffs, or whatever you want to call them, to happen, it's just your vocal cords moving back and forth. Now, you will see many people who will try to do this where they're just moving their whole body. That gets in the way a little bit. So I'm going to give you something to practice, and it is practicing. After you do it, you will see that you'll get better and better at it, and you'll also start to notice that you can speed up the tempo. I'm going to give you something you can do, which is a pretty slow tempo. But just imagine this. We're going to do this on an O first, because that's a little problematic sometimes. Oh, 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 oh. So I want you to pay attention to something. You don't see my mouth moving a lot. I'm focused on internally that it's just the chords moving back and forth. Oh. Now, sometimes to get that going, you will have a little bit of movement. I'm just saying that when you're practicing, especially at this pace, try to do it where you're not involving more of your body. When you're using your body over time, that can really end up in you working way too hard and starting to cause some damage to your voice. So let me do a little bit more so you can hear what I'm talking about. All I'm doing, it helps too when I'm thinking just going forward and back instead of, you know, this up and down thing. And so I just want you guys to get that you can do this, and after you practice it at that tempo, you will start to see that you will be able to do it quickly. And the other thing that will happen is that there is a facility inside you that will start to get this sounding like they're ad-libs. But in the beginning, it is really important for you to know exactly where every note is going to do when you're singing, when you're performing. There's nothing worse than getting up there and doing these riffs and not completing them. That was a problem that I had many, many years ago. So make sure that you have practiced it enough before you perform so you know exactly what you're going to do. Alrighty? Hope that helps you, and I'll see you guys real soon. Now, if you would like to work with me personally to develop the voice of your dreams, be sure and check the links below. Also, be sure and engage. Leave comments and share this with your friends. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you real soon.